record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the...
Hello everyone and welcome back to another custom die-cast review. Today we have Martin Truex Jr.'s 2019 Dover race win from the SiriusXM car. This was just one of those cases where I had just this paint scheme for the Little Wrangler Cup series, of course my stop motion series. Have not done it in a long time, but I had it because of that, and I've been, doing some races over the past couple years. Haven't done any recently, but I do plan to finish out the season that I'm on now. But this is just one of the paint schemes that ran for a little bit, didn't really have a use anymore, so just kind of turned it into a custom if I was able to, and apparently he won. Well, not apparently, he did win Dover in this paint scheme, so I'm like, you know what, let's make the Dover car and see how that goes. So this is the finished product. I really like how this one turned out, especially from this side. It looks really, really good. We're using my brand new window net material that I've been kind of testing out here recently. We got a cut quarter panel, shredded tire, all that fun stuff. So we got some good stuff on this one here. So of course, whenever I get the time to put this into a bottom bag die cast custom wave, I'll throw it in whatever wave I get to. It's not going to be in the next one. It is going to be just sometime in the future, not really too sure when, but either way, it will be released here eventually. So this is the paint scheme, this is the custom, and I think it looks really good. I've always liked this paint scheme anyway. I like the light blue and the white and the black kind of contrast. I really like how all of that is just thrown together. Matches the sponsorship pretty well, so I think it's a pretty decent car overall. So let's kind of take a look about what we got going on here. So for the hood here, not a whole lot of race wear, but, there is some on there. You can see on the SiriusXM. It's a little dirty, I'm pretty sure. And, yeah, it's a little dirty. I'm going to have to wipe it off. It's kind of been sitting around for a while, but nonetheless, I just finally got around to reviewing it. So, SiriusXM there on the roof, on the hood there. You can see some of the interior detail. Got the dashboard painted, steering wheel painted, and the gear shift is painted down in there, too. Monster Energy banner. It's not very great, but it's there. I think those are one of the older banners that I printed off a long time ago that I kind of threw on top of there. Got the 19, a little bit of race wear. SiriusXM, Truex Jr. right there on the rear name banner. SiriusXM with some freaking cat hair or something on the deck lid here. You can't see some of the dust build up just where it sat for so long, but I will, again, kind of wipe all that off before I actually list it or put it in a wave. Got Camry back here, SiriusXM, Toyota. Got the 19 XSE. You got the taillights back here. Very short spoiler. This is when the Toyotas had a short spoiler from, was it 2017 up until 2021? No, 2022 is when they finally had the revamp of the, molds and stuff. Finally got a different spoiler because it's been that way for a very long time. So throwback to the short spoilers back in the day whenever Lionel just kept using the same mold over and over for years on end. Until they were forced to change it because of the next gen, so congrats on that. We got a little bit of a tire coming out here. I guess is how the axles were made, I guess. So I got a little bit of race wear down here. It's actually more than a little bit. Got some stuff on the Bass Pro Shop, stuff across the SiriusXM. You got some of the tire wear down there on the bottom. You can see the tire's a little worn out with freaking cat hair on it too. A little bit, not a lot. Of course, owning a cat, you're going to have cat hair everywhere. SiriusXM, Bass Pro Shop's got some stuff on there. I got a little bit of a exhaust plate down here. A little more race wear down on the side. I'm actually going to zoom in on that a little bit. That way you can kind of get a better look. You can see all the race wear down the side. Pretty cool about how the number kind of, it doesn't fit in that little spot, but I like how it slants from the bottom going to the back, and on the top it kind of goes from the wheel well over the top of the number. I thought that was pretty cool. Fairly good design. I don't really know if that would work nowadays with the whole next gen, but for the Gen 6, it looked really good. Let's see, for this specific B-post, so you got Toyota, Auto Owners, Bass Pro Shops, Joe Gibbs, and I got a winter sticker. Don't know where the winter sticker's from, but it's there. And then you got the wait, what? Did I? Or no, I didn't. Okay, never mind. I thought I fixed it on the other side, but I did not. Anyway, actually, we missed these contingencies down here. I kind of forgot they were down here, honestly. Mac Tools, Lincoln Welders, Interstate Batteries, Freightliner, Sherwin-Williams, Simons, Dozman, something like that. Mobile One over here. Mechanics Wear, 3M, Canon, and Lincoln Welders. Do got the Goodyear. It's a little covered in race wear, but it's there. NASCAR race car there. A little bit of, tire usage, or a little worn out tire on the front end here. Moving on to the front, we do have a little more race wear. Got Moog, Edelbrock, and Sunoco on the front end. Moving to the actual front end, you can see some more of that race wear I kind of touched up on earlier that was on the front of the hood. Now in front of the, like on the grill and stuff, you can see there's a little bit of race wear on the spoiler down there, and a little bit on the Camry and all that. So there's a little bit of race wear all the way around the car. So we got a decent little front end here. And then on this side, I'm actually going to back out a little bit. We do have some tire detail, and not just a little worn tire. We do have the tire tape on that left front. A little more race wear down the side. We do have the window net that is down. A little more race wear on the bottom there. Then we do have a shredded tire. We'll kind of get that in a second. But you can see on the interior here, let's see if there's a better, yeah, there we go. You can see in there, maybe you can't see in the background. Can you use, please? Maybe. No. Possibly. No. Maybe. Anyway, on the inside of the car, there is a painted roll cage. It's hard to see, but it's in there. If it stopped being so blurry, got the steering wheel in there. Got the dashboard, of course, that was all painted. Both sides of the roll cage are painted too. And then, of course, got the window net down. And then here's kind of the real meat and potatoes of this custom. If I get this freaking cat hair off, maybe. There we go. You can see so that shredded tire is definitely shredded, for sure. That's definitely kind of a little rough around the edges, no pun intended. That is some rough tire wear there. And then if we flip it under, maybe if we can fix that. There we go. You can see tire is completely shredded. I mean, not like super destroyed, but it's chunked up pretty good, that's for sure. And then you got the cut quarter panel. Of course, that was from the tire blowing out and then kind of shredding away that panel. And then tire is completely destroyed. And for the underneath, I do this with all my customs. We do have some undercarriage detail. It is a little dirty on the bottom. Again, this is kind of an older car, so just kind of wear and tear through the years, I guess. But it's the same detail I always do. Got the black exhaust with the black axles. The support beams back there are black. These little brackets up front are also black. They got the transmission, drive shaft. Those are silver. There's a little red spot here. Don't know what that is, but I painted it red. And then, of course, the fuel cell is red as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this custom diecast. Again, it will be put out in a wave here soon. I don't know when exactly, but I think this is kind of one of the better ones. I miss doing these older ones just because you could do a little more detail, and it was really fun because back then they would always shred the tires and quarter panels and all that. Truex has been incredibly good with shredding tires. 2017, 2016, 2018, 2019, whatever year he won it. I don't even remember if he won 2016. I think he did, though. Either way, any car I've owned of Truex that was like a 124, or any car that I've seen, almost shredded tires constantly. I can't think of one where he didn't have shredded tires on. I know he had them Homestead, Dover, Kansas. Was it Kansas? It may have been Kansas. I'm not sure. But, I mean, he had quite a lot. Las Vegas, he had shredded tires on. I mean, like, he would destroy the rear end of that car after he was all said and done with the celebration. So, I kind of miss those. I know Truex is really good at it. There was somebody else that was really good at it, too, and I don't really remember. I remember when Junior was trying to outlaw the whole, burnouts and stuff. And I'm like, what? You're out of your mind, Junior. What are you on, buddy? You know better than that. It's good for the sport. Because he was claiming, like, oh, they destroy these cars for cheating reasons, like, it kind of covers up something they use in the back end. I mean, fair point, probably right on some cases, but come on, man. Just destroying the back end of the car for burnouts, I think we could let it slide, you know what I mean? Like, even if there was something back there, and it did get destroyed, you know what? It is what it is. A fun burnout, and I think it'll be okay. Bowman did fairly decent for the burnouts, too. I don't remember which one did not have any, like, was it? I may have been getting into 2021, like Martinsville or something, but I remember in 2017, 2018, or no, not 2018, 2017, 2019, and 2020, he had the quarter panels from those race wins. 2017, I'm talking about the Xfinity Series. And then I think there was a couple of 2021s that had some of the quarter panels shredded and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, Bowman didn't do very bad either, but I miss really doing the customs that just had the tires that were just shredded, quarter panels were all torn up, everything was all destroyed. I want to do some more of those. That's why I like doing these older customs, is specifically for that reason. Anyway, enough about that. That'll be all for this diecast review. I apologize for kind of rambling on a little bit, but once again, that'll be all for this custom diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. As a chicken does our outro, apparently. That was kind of funny, huh?
Everything that I ever worked for, I'ma keep on pushing till